Hello everyone, hello, it's that time again. The time has come to play games from the 2000s that look like they're from the 80s. Good to see Walter! Hey buddy, how's it going? It's good to see you. Everyone say hello to Walter and other raiders. Hello everyone, how are you doing? Hello, Dark. Today we're playing Retro Game Challenge. Nominally a licensed game, but you don't really need to know anything in the series. It is a game where we are trapped in the past by someone who's really salty that they're bad at modern games, and we have to beat retro games to get back to the present. So, let's check it out, why don't we? It is the distant dystopian future of the year 1985. The Rally King has just been inflicted upon the human race. I wasn't planning to, Blue. Anyway, here's Addy now. So have we just, been waiting for him to show up for the month since being the last? We played in Tarkov and TF2. Well, that's cool. Hope you enjoyed. Alright. The next set of challenges will be with a new game. The next game is Rally King. Your next challenge is this. Drift Boost twice. Beat this challenge by doing 2 drift boosts in the same course. Read the freaking manual, you fool. Trigger Drift Boost twice. Drift Boost simply. Drift Boost is, it's... What am I doing? Read the manual if you don't know. Anyway, good luck with this one. Anyway, this is also out, you know. Since we're trapped in the past, we get to talk to his younger self. My goodness, isn't that convenient? It's almost like he had some way of knowing. Well, whether it's a coincidence or not, we do have to play the game, apparently. And I also bought a new magazine, too. I love new magazines. Okay, now that we're actually in the game. Why do I get scared so easily? Gee, Blue, I don't know. Maybe it's just because you're a coward. Anyway, there's a decent few new people in chat today, so... This is Retro Game Challenge, a game that is about games, but also about things that are around games. Where do I want to start with this? I guess the games themselves might be a good deal. So we've gotten through 2 games already, and we've just unlocked a 3rd. And as future Audino, we're gonna need some way to differentiate these kids. As future Audino told us, we should read the freaking manual. Since, I mean, how else would we get to admire this lovely cover art? Hello, we would like to thank you for playing Rally King. Before you start playing the game, we would like to ask you to take a moment of your time to read this manual to ensure a more exciting gaming experience. The story, I'm sure it's very complicated, become the wrong... God... Blue, what the hell? That was uncalled for. No one here asked for this. Jesus, how rude. The World Rally Tour. This is where the best racer in the world is decided. Your goal, as Holland McRae, is to finish the tour as #1. Now, enter into the wild world of rivalry and excitement. It's not gonna be that exciting, I'm sorry. So, yep, it's a top-down racing game on the NES. You move left and right with the control pad. You hit A to go fast, you hit B to go slow. You avoid obstacles and other cars. And since it's a game from before Americans were allowed to make games, everything's measured in kilometers per hour. Do the math yourself. You're lucky I haven't let Venomous Snake out. Is that a euphemism for something? Cause I'm sorry, I'm not into that sort of thing. There are a total of 4 courses, 2 laps each. Overtake your rivals and aim for first place. The first course is the forest, the second is a desert, the third is a city, and the fourth is a snowy summit. You do have finite health, and if you reach 0 hit points, your car will spontaneously combust. Also, if you don't place higher than 8th in any given race, that's game over. Okay, here's the thing we actually picked up this manual to read. Drift boosting. After reaching a certain speed, release the gas for a second and turn left or right with the control pad to drift. Once you've started a drift, keep it going for over a second and you will boost. You played Mario Kart, you know how this works. As we all know, the purple ones go faster. And like they warned us earlier, crashing into other cars is in fact bad. I'm sure you're shocked. You avoid obstacles, slip spots will cause you to spin out, bumps will cause you to lose speed, ramps will cause you to go slightly faster. And there are power-up cars. Point cars give you points, points do not matter. Healing cars give you healing. I don't know why your car has a heart, but apparently it does. I don't know if you're comfortable with only 3 continues. Is there a way to earn... this one isn't done in character as anyone, so it's less fun. I don't know if you're comfortable with only 3 continues. Is there a way to earn more? You get 1 extra continue for every 200,000 points. Your score will increase as long as you're doing over 200 kilometers per hour. I remember a lot of NES racing games, they're usually very simplistic but fun. This looks more complicated than usual. Yeah, I wouldn't know, racing games aren't really my genre. I thought you were squishy, Mitsu. I am not squishy, I'm jacked as hell. It's actually kind of obnoxious. So yeah, drift boosting in the wrong place will screw you over quite thoroughly. So look for places where it's easy to drift. Look for straight, curved, straight is the ideal. Get your speed up in the straight, drift into the curve, keep your angle, boom. The key to success on curving courses is to brake frequently, a thing I always forget. Our character information is 1 page long because there is only 1 named character in this game. Holland McRae. His catchphrase is "Watch me burn some rubber," and for some reason he's dressed like Mario. A driver, aiming to get first place overall in the race and become the Rally King. Hey, they did that thing where they said the name of the movie in the movie. Wild. He has made a promise to his family to return with the trophy. He's gonna win, and it's all thanks to his sponsors. Please turn off your console before switching cartridges. Please keep all cartridges away from extreme weather or violent impacts. Do not take cartridges apart. Do not directly touch the terminal connections of a cartridge or get them wet. All people, places, and things depicted in Rally King are fictional. You heard it here first, folks. Cars aren't real. So, now we know the absolute basics of Rally King and its unfortunately colored cartridge plastic. But that doesn't mean we can start yet, because we still have to read the magazines. This is one of the big things that, to my mind, sets Retro Game Challenge apart from every other collection of games that look like they were made decades before they were. Sort of like a very primitive version of Hypnospace Traveler, almost. You get lots of details of actually living in the 80s. So instead of, looking up information on the internet like a normal person, you have to collect issues of this off-brand EGM knockoff. And they've upped the price on us. See, this one here costs $3.30, you can see in the upper right. Previous issues only cost $3 even. Inflation hits everyone. But enough of that. It is December 1985, and our big story is about Rally King. Isn't that convenient? Our entire book is only 13 pages long. And, our connection just plummeted for a minute there. I really hope this winds up not being an issue. Alright, stabilized. Anyway, like I was saying, the entire magazine is only 13 pages long. And I have nothing else to say, so let's get to the reading already. New game news. Rally King Unleashed. Yes, Rally King had in fact been inflicted upon the world. The ultimate racing game. Experience the rush of drifting through corners in the new racing game, Rally King. This month's issue will cover all the details of this great game, so read on. This is cool, I love things like that. Unfortunately, in my country, journals like that appeared only after the PS2 era, but we had giant books with cheat codes and walkthroughs. Yeah, I mentioned this in the first Retro Game Challenge video, but I absolutely love sort of extraneous stuff around retro games, like magazines like this, like strategy guides, like video walkthroughs, released on VHS tapes. Yeah. My one complaint about this game is that it doesn't really go far enough with this sort of element. If I had my way, we'd have, 30-page magazines with multiple different games, and we'd have actual commercials you could watch, and Audino would have a lot more to say. We'll get to talking to Audino later. But anyway, it's time for an interview with the dev. Is this the first time we've had this in-game, I do believe? Directly from super programmer G-Man himself. In this game, I want players to feel like they're actually drifting. For some reason, the localization changed all of the devs to, photos of the American. I'm pretty sure all of these are just members of Xseed, even though basically all the games still play really obviously. I mean, A, they're from the NES era, and B, there's still a lot of jokes about bad localizations, even though these games are apparently supposed to be English now. But never ye mind. I was having a nice nightmare, I forgot I had earbuds in, and a certain song started playing. Well, I don't know what you want me to do about that. You had earbuds in, and you couldn't hear me. In this game, I wanted players to feel like they're actually drifting. When I was younger, I'd go watch races and always got excited when a rally car would come screaming through a corner with tires smoking. Smoking. I want people to experience the same excitement. The bearded driver was also G-Man's idea. Mr. Freeman, I have prepared a game for you. I would appreciate if you play tested it. I'm not paying you, but it will be good for your exposure. The song was CPR. Well, I'm really more of a misery type guy myself, so sorry. Anyway, the most exciting part of Rally King is the drift boost. It's an awesome feeling when you get the timing right. Keep the car at the same angle for 1 second while drifting to trigger the boost. Tie boosts together to turn super fast lap times. That's useful. And yes, there are shortcuts. Some tracks have hidden shortcuts. You'll miss them if you go all out through the course, so if you want to find these hidden paths, search slowly and carefully. I'm a Reese's Puffs kind of guy. Well, okay, there we have it. There's our setup for our version of the meme. We're dramatically too late for it, but you know, that's pretty standard for me. Oh yeah, Blue, go right the hell ahead, you have my permission. Anyway, special advice part 3, do not crash. When your car is about to lose control, it will make a squealing sound. If you hear this, calm down, watch how the car moves. Press the control pad in the direction you are slipping, and you can avoid slipping, and maintain control. I am terrible at this. First review of Rally King, an exhilarating edge-of-your-seat racing game. This game simulates a real racing action and requires real driving and coordinating skills. The boost effect is not only cool, but adds to the sense of speed. You'll be twisting the controller in your hands trying to pull off drift-to-boost combos. Be more miserable. Last stream, you were yelling at me to be less miserable. I'm getting inconsistent requests here. And yes, Nani? Nani? Kansai beef to? Bakana. And our connection is tanking again. That's not a good sign. Is there any way I can tanker with this too? Not without pausing the stream. You are getting footage, but it doesn't look great. Okay, it's back. Sorry that keeps happening, folks. There's not really anything I can do about it at this stage. But anyway, we have cheat codes for games we've already beat. I'm sure this won't come up in the future. For those of you who have trouble collecting the 3 scrolls required for calling allies, while on the pause screen, enter quarter circle clockwise starting at the top, AAAA, BBBB. When done right, you'll hear a tone. Confirming the code, 3 scrolls will appear. And holy shit, we have a story that isn't about the only game in existence. My god, it's almost like we live in a real world. Tomato is developing a new game. For those of you who missed previous stream, Tomato is the developer of Cosmic Gate, the first game in this collection and a completely unashamed Galaga clone. For fans of the tomato shooter Cosmic Gate, we have great news. Tomato is working on a new game. What kind of game will it be? An action game like the bestseller Haggleman? Or maybe it will be another excellent shooting game like their last. It should be a game to behold. And the gamer's voice section. You got questions? We got answers. I want to become a game magazine editor. I want to be paid to play, too. Ivana Tinkle in Nevada. To be a game editor, you first live for games, and then you dig up the news that readers want to know. Also, the editorial department is like a war zone, so forget coming to play. From The Milkman. Our game ranking top 5. Robot Ninja Haggleman is number 1. Shockingly enough, all of our games that we actually play are number 1. Tower of Xylon, Super Kung Fu Fighting 2, Gridiron Madness, and Hyper Galaxy Express. Haggleman is still selling strong. Well, it's an all-time sales record? Considering it was part of this game, probably not. And lastly, please welcome our new editor-in-chief, Dave. Everybody say hi to Dave. Hello, it's the newly appointed editor-in-chief, Dave. I'm looking to create a thrilling ride of a magazine. As a side note, we had to move cover around a little due to the extensive coverage of Rally King. I can't say anything about it now, but I believe next month's issue will blow you away. Okay, somebody remember he said that? I know we don't get every, issue of Game Fan published ever. I want to know if they skip the big important issue or not. Anyway, you know what's better than playing games? Talking about games to other people. I mean, why the hell do you think I'm dreaming? So yes, you can also talk to Audino just between games. Or during games, if you're the sort of weirdo who does that. Hey, can we talk for a sec? I found a super cool technique in Rally King! You have owned the game for less than 15 minutes and I've been watching you the entire time. Character steering. You can use it in slippery zones. You hit left and right a couple times when you start slipping. And you won't lose traction. I call it the super glue tire. Maybe I should send it into a magazine. What do you think? Yeah, do it, sure. Can't think of a good reason why not. Yep. I do know we'll talk to you about all sorts of stuff related to the current game. There's like forest, desert, city, mountain. Lots of courses. You were in my nightmare as well, you ate my pizza. That does in fact sound like a nightmare. God, that poor pizza. Cut down at its prime. Tragic. And yes, one must collect intelligence from the game from the local playground. My favorite course? Probably the forest. It's the only one I can do halfway competently. Really? I'm afraid of trees. Yeah. That is a gag answer. Audino will say he's afraid of something, whatever you pick. But there is a limit to how much even I can stall, so we should probably go in already. Oh boy. You might have guessed by the way I've been putting off, but Rally King is my least favorite game in this collection. Hey, how long you gonna get? Mom, we have not done anything yet. It's a bit early to be playing the remember to take regular breaks message. Crimmy. Take it from me, parents just don't understand. God, I'm having flat-out forest flashbacks. Control yourselves! I know, Mom! Damn it, I don't steal my jokes. Anyway, let's actually play the game. Simplesoft presents Rally King. Oh god, our challenge was to do two drift boosts on a single stage. That's pretty easy even for me. Okay, first course is the forest. And away we go. Yep. We're driving alright. That's not how you boost. Come on, boost, 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 boost. There we go. That's how you do it. Yeah, you do gotta keep it going for a hot second. Not playing to win, I'm just playing to not lose. No, no. Get out of my way, you. Watch yourself. Come on, all I need is a decent straightaway. There we go. Image is taken seconds before disaster. Imagine a car that can destroy everything its way but a tiny rock or branch. Just full stop or it goes flying off-road. Yep. Game logic. You know how in race games when you go really fast and you're using the control pad to turn around corners? Have you noticed you can't help but move your body too? It's like you're turning the steering wheel of a car. As if you use your entire body to will your car around a corner. This game is super crazy. I know always gets really enthusiastic about games after playing them for less than 5 minutes. How do you like Rally King? Having fun? I mean, not really. You cut me off after less than a minute. I'm just asking. I didn't say I made the game. I'm so evil. Your next challenge is this. Complete Course 1 to beat this challenge. Your rank and score don't matter. Beat the first course. You won't be able to beat it if you keep blowing up. Anyway, keep on kicking. Oh, hey, I don't know, I didn't see you live. Apparently these strategy guides are getting popular. Tells you about strategies and hidden secrets and stuff. You one of those people that buy strategy guides? I mean, in my era they're collector's items, so I'm not really in the spirit you're asking, but yeah, actually I am. All the time. Yeah, you bought the game, so I guess you'll want to beat it. Find every little thing with the strategy guide. And then if you rely on them too much, I feel like you might lose some of its fun. You know, I freaking love that I don't hear people talk about enough video strategy guides. The things like the game player's game tapes, the how to beat video games guides, I freaking love those things. They're extremely corny, and that's what's good about them. You know what there's this video strategy guide I saw, like, uploaded to YouTube, like, a dog's age ago, and I haven't been able to track it down since. It was, I'm talking about, a strategy guide with video elements. Come on, out of my way. Like, distributed on VHS tape back in the NES days.
Serious?
Yeah. Now we're driving.
Oh, man!
Nani? Man, how did I get good at this? And what I remember, it had a bit on Rampage, that giant monster game. And there was a shooting game. I should have picked which way I was going. and there was a bit during the Rampage section. The narrator is the reason I remember this so well. He was just, you know, chewing scenery all over the place. And he would begin every... come on, slow down. Control yourself. He would begin every stage by doing a really hammy narration about the plot of the game he was doing, which was a thing I have not seen in any other strategy guide, which is really upsetting because people getting really emotionally invested in the plots of NES games is the thing I like the most. We're there yet? We're there yet. Okay. And the thing I remember was during the bit about Rampage, the guy was explaining the different, like, item placements. Like, if you smash, you know, this section of building in this stage, you can find a healing item. If you smash this section of... And the way he described the items was, and I quote, "Get the milk! It'll give you more energy. Don't eat the poison. It's bad for you." And that line has lived rent-free in my head ever since. I quote it in dialogue all the time, and no one else ever gets it, but I cannot physically think of other things anymore. I want to find this tape so badly, I need to, like, just post that clip out of context on Twitter so the world can see it. No, Audino, I don't know how they spray champagne in Rally King. You cut me off before I saw the stage clear sign. So weird, what a waste. My grandma always says you shouldn't waste food. Last I checked, beer is a food. Yeah, beer shower would be cool. I don't know, you're like 6. It's obvious why they do it, it's 'cause they're happy. Like, happiness exploding together with the beer foam. Stop playing video games and do your homework! You fools. That's what my mother used to say to me. But you have challenges to beat. Your next challenge is this. Complete Course 2 in 5th place or better. For this challenge, you have to complete Course 2 in 5th place or higher. Finish the second course in 5th place or better. You can't do that just by driving around. You better start researching how you could go fast. Well then, keep on nicking. Did you buy more shit? Yeah, I bought the newest issue of Game Fan today. This month, 2 new games were announced. Hooray! April 86. So yeah, we did skip the big issue they said they were releasing. By the way, everybody's talking about it in school lately. I hear there's a pro gamer who's really good at games. I don't really understand what makes him so great. Do you know why this guy is so great? It's because he has nice hair, isn't it? Friggin' normies and their expensive hair products and their free time to proper grooming or from. That has nothing to do with games. Is this guy really that good? I don't get it. Anyway, let's look at the magazine. Yep, skip all the way from December to April of next year. So is the interpretation I meant to be taking away from this is that there's a several-month time skip between each challenge where we're just not really doing anything? Because that is a lot of missed opportunity. Anyway, let's read the magazine. You know, one thing I will say about these magazines... cover designs. Very boring. It's no claymation Simon Belmont's holding Dracula's bleeding severed heads right here. Okay, so I have to go to sleep. Good luck with the game and have fun. Okay, goodbye, Walter. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you and your presence. But anyway, we can only go up from here because... explosive new info. Huge, all-new original RPG. A new game from the new studio Coelacanth. This exciting news was discovered solely through the hard work of the editorial staff. Coming soon to home consoles. A genuine RPG, Gaudia Quest. Use swords and magic in an epic fantasy adventure. An incredibly talented group has been assembled for the most anticipated game ever. Next up, an interview with the dev team. Interview with the Gaudia Quest dev team. An assembly of the biggest names in games. Programmer John Garland, scenario writer Clarissa Arwin, and monster designer Marvin P. Android come together for the most anticipated game of all time. Forward TV, the main creator and project head, says this will be one of the best games ever. You just have to wait. Remember those names, they will not come up again in a very interesting way. New concept art from the game, introducing the 3 heroes of the game. We have some illustrations from the upcoming RPG Gaudia Quest. These must be the main characters. Each character seems to have unique skills and abilities. It looks like the girl is a magic user. Yeah, this is interesting. I don't know if this was an intentional artistic choice or if they just didn't have the budget and the localization to, like, change the art assets. It's very unlikely that an actual NES RPG, especially a very early one like I'm talking about here, would have let this chibi, like, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles looking malarkey go unchanged. Like, when Dragon Quest came out in the West, they you know, cut out all of Akira Toriyama's designs and replaced the main character with Conan the Barbarian. I mean, I don't think the world would be a noteworthily new place, worse place if they hadn't done that. But it feels wrong not, like, even acknowledging it. But then again, I massively overthink this element of the game. I love it. And yes. Anyway, there's an invincibility code. Make your car indestructible. Simply press select while holding left. Man, that's very easy. Secret character gives you bonus points. Oh, Blue, I mean, look on the bright side. Your chemical exploded and you're not dead. That seems highly improbable. Aren't we all better off for it? Considering how often you try to kill people, maybe not. Anyway, this is a post-Mario Kart game. So there's a start boost. Press A during between 3 and 2 during the start countdown. You can boost early. So course 1, we've seen it already. Course 3, of course they skip the stage we actually need to play next. And the second game Why can't I die? I have a lot of things exposed to my face. How am I still alive? I don't know, maybe there's just not a lot up there. Maybe it's a very small target. You think of that? Anyway, the second anticipated game to come out soon. This was the one from Tomato they announced last time. Star Prince. Tomato's new game is a shooter with an epic story that takes place in space. Use the space fighter Bird, fly through space to destroy the enemy, and restore peace. The graphics look incredible. Your ship also changes when powered up. Games are so cool that I don't want to study. What should I do? From your snot in California. It's good to hear that you like games so much. Developers will be happy to hear that. Keep playing games, but you should try to study with the same enthusiasm. From Johnny England. It's not really advice. Just do the thing you should do is not, you know, helping. Johnny, if that is your real name. There are only like 5 games in existence, judging by this top 5 ranking. Haggleman is finally dropped in the rankings. Rally King is really taking off. And there's a game about 1492 that sounds way more interesting than it though. Dave's ultra exciting editorial. This month's multiple scoops made selecting articles a real challenge. We really pushed as close to the deadline as possible, so this is the most up-to-date info anywhere. Stay tuned for more coverage of these great games. Oh, Jesus. Ow. Ow. Forgot I made that an option, Jesus. Rain. Anyway. Yeah, that's Game Fan. So, we now face ourselves face a conundrum. Chat, I have a confession to make. I'm not good at Rally King. So the question we have ourselves faced with is, do we want to watch me actually try to beat Rally King legit, or can I just cheat like a madman so we can get to something more interesting? I'll take an honest college swing at it if that's what the people want, but... Damn it, Blue, why are you the only person in chat? I want a second opinion. Anyway, Audino heard from his friend at school that during races at Rally King, an animal face shows up out of nowhere. That's just a rumor, though. Seen one? I mean, I read the magazine. Does that count for anything? Man, I am so cool. Do you know when you bump cars and they explode, that car never shows up again during the entire race? Man, that guy's you can actually kill people. And dead. He's dead. If you blow up all your rivals, you can relax and enjoy the course by yourself. I'm the only one in the world who knows the secret, so you better not tell anyone. The only problem with this technique is if you can actually blow everyone up, it means you're already number 1. There will be no one to witness your triumph. Alright, let's give it the honest college try. Course 1, the forest.
Good luck, man.
2. Nyum. Running around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, got to... I don't know why that didn't activate the boost. Hey, dude, do you want a lab buddy? In abstract, yes. I don't like that you're the one asking. Come on, come on, come on, go, go, go.
Mama.
Come on. And I know it gets really smarmy when you don't do good at the game. Also, since this is an NES game, you can just turn around while holding still. So we can finally take the goddamn shortcut that I keep missing. Just keep rolling, 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 rolling. Why keep rolling, 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 rolling?
No way.
I know gets really offended every time you... See, I didn't do it on purpose, so legally it isn't murder. Ow. I can't change facial expressions because I've got both hands on the controller, but ow. Stop that.
Good. Serious?
What do you mean, Don't you soon at me, young lady. You are not too big deal over my knee. Well, it was significantly less clean than last time, but we are not dead.
So close.
I'm sure I can beat your ass up. Joke's on you, I'm wearing shin guards. Anyway, now we can try to the next course.
Good luck, man.
The desserts.
Right. Oh man.
That was just stupidity on my part. When in doubt, turn to your left. There was not a turn there. Why are you wearing shorts and left? I didn't say shorts, I was wearing shin guards. They fit those under your pants. Also, it is not freezing in there. I don't know what hemisphere you're in, but where I'm from, it's like 100 freaking degrees outside. Come on, there's a branch here somewhere. I'm onto your tricks game, you can't fool me.
Oh man.
Just keep
No,
rolling,
you're
rolling.
kidding. Go, do it, do it. Oh man.
I don't think we can make this one, chat. What are you doing there?
Oh man. Dude. Oh man.
There. We have to move at high velocities. Would you bounce me?
No, serious? You missed it.
Wasn't aiming for it, Adino. Stop pushing me.
Huh? Oh man.
Just pull out in front. Doesn't matter how you win, only matters that you win.
Yes.
I hate the boost mechanic. Well, it's done. Hey, did you read the last issue of Game Fan? No, yes, I was in the room when you did it. The Star Prince looks super fun. It's been made of the creators of Cosmic Gate. It's gonna be so awesome. Guardian Quest looks super cool too. Yeah, these... Which one do you think would be more fun? I mean, I'm sorry, I have a genre bias. So you're curious about Guardian Quest 2, huh? I can't wait to play it either. When I was reading the article, I wanted to play it so bad. wait for more info. I didn't think you'd actually beat this challenge. You've been beating challenges like a rally car, super fast. Your next challenge is the last Rally King challenge. Get 15,000 points. Blue, thank you for the stretch redeem. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now that I've lengthened my joints a bit, rack up at least 15,000 points. You may be fooled from going fast, but speed alone won't do you any good this time. Anyway, keep on kicking. Not here. It's not here. I can't find one. What am I looking for? Isn't that obvious? I'm looking for a cartridge that lights up when you play it. I saw one at my friend's place, and this lamp is like a fragile light that makes you want to protect it. When you look at it, it makes you feel like you need to beat the game. Like the light is asking you to. So maybe I had it been around somewhere. Can you help me find it? No, I'm sorry, I can't move from this spot according to gameplay. Why not? Forget it. It's like I have one anyway. No, I never had one, but I still have to try to find it. That's how real men are sometimes. What, stupid? Anyway, Blue, what have your games been doing? A friend at school let me in on a secret about games today. Apparently this thing called capacity is very important. The larger the capacity of the game, the more fun it is. Yep. We're not going to be getting out of the NES era of this game, so that information doesn't actually help us any. Anyway, let's make Rally King go away so we can get to something better. 3, 2, 1. Oh, are you playing a fighting game? Not playing, I didn't do the thing. What you playing? Guilty Gear Strive, that new fighting game that's like the new hotness nowadays. MOBA, oh. Playing a MOBA. That's cool. Come on, come on, come on. I have to go fast. Alright, point car, get inside of me. Boink, boink. Maybe this might ring a bell. Welcome to the Summoner's Rift. If you're trying to, like, rouse some memories within me, I'm sorry, I don't really play any MOBAs. You just gotta keep rolling. League of Legends, yes. I mean, really, if you're playing League of Legends and you're suffering, isn't that just inherently your own fault? League is a love I love but hate. Nice driving, stupid. I love suffering. Well, I'm glad you have the option. Move your keister. I got a race to win.
Whoa! No way!
I'm good at rhythm games more, yeah. So, what's your rhythm game poise? You a Project Diva fan? You a DDR player? What's your story? Maybe an OS fan? Rhythm Heaven? Also Project Sekai? Yeah. Both perfectly respectable choices. I'm really impressed by the sorts of creativity you get at the OS, like, fan games, like, community. Vocaloid is my life. Yeah, I was young and on terminally online once too. Most of the old Vocaloid, like classic tunes still live rent-free in my head, but I don't really have time to keep up with a lot of them lately. And they attacked me from a blind corner. The traitor. Yeah, the only one I really have time to, like, try to keep up with nowadays is, Ferry, the author of, like... yeah, Ferry P, the one behind Parties Are For Losers. 'Cause they only update, like, once a month.
You're kidding!
If we can just make it to the exit. We're there yet? We're there yet? Are we there yet? I did not touch that guy. You were there, you all saw it. Cheats and dishonesty. I don't even care at that point car anymore. Can't earn more points if I'm freaking dead, you guys. There's not a pancake. Are we there yet? You are my only remaining opponent, and... Okay, I was objectively in front of him when I crossed that finish line. I want a photo. I want to see a photo finish taken. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and let the point time up manually just to remember. Just to remember what life's really worth. Anyway, tomorrow you're going outside. God, why? Why would you do that to yourself? Anyway, you can't see it now because there's motion blur everywhere.
No way!
But... Man, what is that turn? What was I just talking about? Yeah, the banners on the sides of the road. They read Retro Game Challenge, and that has really weird implications. For what? Yeah. We did it. We're done with all the Rally King challenges now. I'm sure we'll never have to look at it again. Dude, you're good at, like, every game you play. You're like that guy from that one game movie. What? You didn't see it? It's about a guy runs away from home with his brother to enter a video tournament in Los Angeles, California. In the movie, there's this super cool move called the Glove of Power that I'm trying to learn. Ow. Nerg. Oh man, I love the Glove of Power. It's terrible. Man, you should try to learn it with me. The game Rally King has been added to free play. Game era 6/3/1986. Star Prince has been released. We're an hour into the stream. That's my birthday. Oh, well, happy negative, probably several years birthday, in that case. We're an hour into the stream, and I appear to have misplaced my drink. I just noticed. Can you give me 1 second? I'm gonna be right back. I do not have my incredibly janky BRB attached to this stream. Here we go. Yeah, I gotta go refill my drink. Everybody, give me a hot second. I shall return shortly. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Is she gone yet? Is she gone yet? Is it safe? Okay, let's get back to playing. Star Prince released. Dude, it's hot. I think I have heat stroke. Yeah, you and me too, buddy. That's how you feel, huh? Your next game is... a shooter! So cool it will instantly make you chill. Game is Star Prince. You know something, Blue? You can't complain that people don't like you and then respond by hitting them. That seems like a fairly obvious connection to make. Anyway, the game is Star Prince. You've been dying to play this one, haven't you? So, your first challenge is this. Beat the Area 1 mid-boss. Beat the challenge by defeating the mid-boss in Area 1. It'll be ringed with artillery. Beat the middle boss of the first area. It's not called a boss for nothing. So, keep on kicking. Star Prince. It's by Tomato, the guys that made Cosmic Gates. I can't wait anymore. Hurry and turn it on. I bought a new magazine too, but read it later. Let's play first. So you could make the argument that what we're seeing has been happening the entire game up to this point, but this is probably the clearest example of it. Retro Game Challenge is a game about gaming history, and as an extension of that, we can see over the course of years how the games are slowly developing and becoming more complicated. Blue, you were not here for this, but the first game we got out of the entire setup was this, Cosmic Gate. You can see it was also developed by Tomato. And it's just a very basic Galaga game. There's not a lot of complexity. There's only really one type of enemy. The only difference is how frequently they shoot at you. You can only have 3 shots on screen at a time. Yeah, it's very not great. Now, 2 years later by the same developer, we have Star Prince. Yes, Star Prince is a very much more developed beast. You can see our raid fire has already increased. We have this shield function. There's more than one power-up, as they mentioned in... Ah, dang it. Here we have our first power-up. It's a spread shot. We can kill lots of things. And earn lots of points. We can find secrety secrets like that R. Okay. We can destroy power-ups to activate smart bombs. This missile has a crappy range, but deals ridiculous DPS. We can absorb bullets and do a spread shot. Whole lot of stuff just happened there because I skipped a lot of stuff to make points. I mean, no. So that I didn't die, and I'm not that great at shooters. Maybe I'll cut my hair like his. Well, you beat so fast. But this should have been no sweat for someone like you. But don't get cocky now. Your next challenge is this. Get a 1-up. You either get 50,000 points or a 1-up tomato. You think you beat this challenge? I'd love to see you try. Keep on kicking. Indicate who's like that dude or looks at you. Blue? Blue, I don't know why you think that's funny. Like, I've known you existed for less than 48 hours. Like, I appreciate that, you know, occasional jokes are... But, like, realistically speaking... It's not even, like, structured as a joke. Have you been following the teachings of the pro gamer? No, I'm my own person. His teachings are essential, like milk is to cereal. It's essential. Oh man, I'll go over them for you. 1. Train diligently. 2. Games aren't beat in a day. 3. Play games every day. What, you've heard enough? But the guy's got 108 teachings, though. Okay, I skipped this last time to let us all see what's what. Let's actually talk about Star Prince properly. To our fans, thank you for buying the tomato game Star Prince. Before starting the game, we would like to ask you to take some time and read over this manual to ensure a safe, enjoyable gaming experience. Please keep this manual with the game for future reference. Star Prince Story Part 1. Oh, we've actually got a story complicated enough to straddle multiple pages this time. Galactic War. A betrayal in the Isdun family. In the far end of the galaxy, a war between planets is raging on in the Ceaseless Nova. The result of the war was a peace treaty between the warring royal houses. However, House Istan made a deal with an ancient evil power and violated the treaty, driving all other royal houses to near extinction. The ancient warship, Valbird. The ancient sky city, long protected by the treaty, was destroyed, and the only remaining inhabitant of the city was a young man of House Tyrus. He decides to take possession of Valbird, which now only he can activate. The young man heads to space with the fate of the galaxy in his hands. Yeah, it is a shooter, so of course our ship has a name, but our actual protagonist doesn't. Yep, you move, you shoot, hold the fire button to activate a barrier. Advice: the barrier is not only for events. Yeah, you've seen a video game before, you know what screens look like. Blue, you're taking an awful count your weapons there. What is there more than 3? Have they finally reached the limits of your counting ability? Anyway, our objective is to shoot enemies and make them dead. There are 2 bosses per stage and 4 stages total. And here's our big gimmick. Press and hold the fire button to activate a barrier. 3 enemy missiles deflected by a single barrier will activate the Spark Shot. The Spark Shot is a sort of not quite smart bomb attack, but it will shoot powerful ranges everywhere. You know, I think owning that many guns is a violation of the ATF active Article 72. I'm just saying. Anyway, our power-ups are a spread shot, a rapid fire, a back booster, and the missile. The spread shot is a spread shot. It's good at killing things if there's, you know, a spread. The rapid fire is useful if you're lazy, but is probably the worst weapon for score attack, quick kill strats. It's very inflexible. The back booster is basically mandatory in very specific circumstances and contributes nothing the rest of the time. And the missile has worse range but the best DPS, which means it's good for quick killing if you know where to position yourself. Each area has PRINCE panels hidden. Find as many as you can, you get score. This guy, Red Onset, will appear in some stages. He assembles himself over time after a few seconds after he appears. You destroy the port before he finishes combining. You get a huge point bonus. That's a good thing to remember. Destroy lots of the same enemy in a row for a point bonus. Defeat duo simultaneously with spread shots or back shots for a point bonus. Destroy clusters. Basically just do combos is the gimmick. Tomato's Grandmaster Po-Boy will advise you how to play. Blue, thank you for the hydrate redeem. I drank water. Are you happy now? God, you're so demanding. Use your barrier, Grasshopper. The barrier not only neutralizes enemy missiles, it triggers a spark shot. To give you an idea, first mid-boss can be defeated using only the barrier. And the game does have a rapid-fire controller. Auto rapid-fire controller set to ship. With this, you can play like a pro gamer. Retail price $35. That's extortion. Keep cartridge safe from violent impacts. Do not touch the terminal connector or get the cartridge wet. We do not provide hints or help. And I just said something about having a magazine. But the legendary pro gamer NRX is on the scene. Hey everyone, it's NRX, the greatest gamer ever. You're all enjoying Star Prince, right? Let's call it SCP for short. Cause I'm so cool with my shades wearing indoors and my wearing a ring on my pointer finger. SP is Tomato's ultimate shooting game. I want you to get fired up about SP, especially when trying to set a high score. Jackass. First, here's a tip for beating the middle boss of Stage 1. Did you know that if you hold down the A or B buttons, you can activate a force field? If you're hit by 3 enemy attacks while using this field, you'll unleash a powerful counter attack. Read that in the manual, you jackass. You fraud, that's not a pro gamer move, that's a baseline move. Anyway, yeah, there's a lump over there, in case you're struggling with the challenge. When fighting Soldion at the end of each level, pay close attention to the energy ring in its core. When the entire ring is glowing, Soldion will unleash its laser attack. Don't just watch. React. While the details are still hidden in mystery, we can tell you that a hidden character worth 1.5 million points has been discovered in Star Prince. The editorial department is still trying to get more details, but we think it has something to do with the timing of destroying a mini-boss. If you have any info, please let us know. 1.5 million points, that's like multiple 1-ups. Detail, Star Prince Review. A sizzling shooting game for the summer. Another incredible shooter from Tomato. With awesome graphics, countless waves of enemies, and challenging boss battles, video game reaching a never-before-seen level of intensity. Review by Johnny England. And yeah, that's that exploited controller is here. Just press one button to fire at 14 shots per second. And yep, as I've mentioned before, every game has the same infinite continues command. Press start while holding left. And Rally King's cheat code. Press select while pressing down and right at the title screen and all of your rivals will disappear. Yes, this does mean that if you use both cheat cards simultaneously, you can make the game impossible to lose. Who's that blue bird on the cover of every Game Fan issue? From Ollie to Booger in Arizona. That blue bird is our mascot, Larry T. Bird. He loves ramen and video games, and his favorite color is blue, of course. His favorite word is spoon. He's not exactly a very fleshed out character. And to think how Nestor got their own comic book. For Game Fan, just being lazy. Greg's view from the dark side. Gaudia Quest's disappointing delay. I'd describe me, except my favorite word is fuck, because ramen and video games are both delicious. I mean, except the Switch cartridge, that's, disappointing. Anyway, Dave left us to join the circus, so I'll be picking up where he left off as editor-in-chief. I'm sure everyone's disappointed about Gaudia Quest being delayed from September to December. Yep. How do you eat video games? Very carefully. Anyway, yeah, Gaudia Quest has been delayed. As is the fate of basically any JRPG worth its salt. Oh well. Anyway, let's play some more Star Quest. Star Prince, whatever your title is. We want to get a 1-up. Unfortunately, we do not have the rapid fire controller, so I'm just gonna have to push buttons like a normal person. Like some sort of plebeian. Anyway, like all of the other games thus far, they have accurately recreated the effect of... what am I trying to say? Sprite limitation, so you can only have 3 shots on screen at a time, ergo getting up close to enemies will increase your potential RPF. Speaking of RPF, I am going to get Rapid Fire this time. That was stupid. Anyway, getting Rapid Fire does not actually increase your, like, shots, it just decreases the aforementioned, on-screen shot limitation. Alright, I get it. Gonna have to shorten that, Jesus Christ. Anyway, here's the 1-up. Yay, we did it. I'm thrilled. Dude, did you see it? A programmer guy was on a TV special. He said he does 1,000 finger push-ups every day to train. You had to train, like, really, really hard to get to his level of rapid firing. Dude, maybe this guy's better at games than the guy in that one movie. You know, the movie The Sorcerer? They have to go to Los Angeles to participate in the Nintendo tournament. Yeah, that movie was indeed so bad. What the? You beat it already? Oh, that was fast. A lot faster than I expected. I guess I should make the challenge a bit harder. Our next challenge is this. Kill the Area 2 boss, Soldion. Be sure to get power-ups to make it easier. In Star Prince, beat the final boss of Area 2. This boss is pretty strong. You're gonna need power-ups. Oh, really? That's too bad. I was planning on doing a no power-ups run. You think you can beat it? Well, I seriously doubt it. Good luck, puppet boy. Oh, hey, I don't know how long was I out. Dude, I bought this month's issue of Game Fan magazine. And that's not all today. Ta-da! What do you think this is? This here is the rumored Star Prince exclusive auto rapid fire controller that markets for $35. Jesus, how much allowance do you get, my boy? You're a spoiled brat. If we use this, we can play just like the pros. We don't have to worry about finger cramps anymore. A super fun rapid fire lifestyle awaits us. The rapid fire lifestyle is what it's called when you live your entire life by the principle of YOLO. And you probably die. Because humans have self-preservation for a reason. Anyway, yeah, you can hold down Y for rapid fire now. So great, you're telling me, Blue, we've been over this. Alright, Game Fan, tell me your secrets. Our 1.5 million bonus is defeat every mini-boss within 12 seconds. Then shoot the area shown in this picture 7 times. Now here's the thing they were hinting at in the manual earlier. If you shoot a power-up item 12 times, and I've already shown this off, it will explode and all on-screen enemies will hecking die. All bullets will despawn, and the more enemies you kill, the bigger bonus you'll get. The letters, we've already been over the letters. If you get all of them, they're worth 40,000 points. It's a shooter, so naturally we've got massive score inflation. And these things, when you see areas like this one in the screenshot, where things are connected with a line, use either of your spreaders to destroy the lined areas simultaneously, and you get another bonus. There's a lot of multi-bonuses to be found. Shooters are games you play for score, but the dark times are yet still upon us. Announcing a multi-company game project, a special edition Rally King to be released. Introducing a special version of the hit game Rally King. This game combines the efforts of Simple Soft, Game Fan Magazine, and Inokichi. With new graphics and revamped courses, this version will only be available as a prize to a few lucky Game Fan readers. Game Fan's mascot, Larry T. Bird, riding shotgun, players can look forward to an awesome gaming experience. With new course layouts and Inokichi and Game Fan signs lining the course, players will be sure to get a true sense of speed. Send in the attached postcard to win. I can't pull off rapid fire now, I'm the school's laughingstock. Jock Strap from Ohio. The best way to train is to repeatedly push every button you see. Eventually, your skills in high-speed button mashing will develop. However, you should avoid intercom buttons. From the Milkman. Yep, our game list consists entirely of games we've played already, plus Brainiac, which is, I don't even know what kind of game Brainiac is. Is it a puzzle game? Is it a trivia game? Is it a ripoff of Brain Lord for the SNES? I don't know. I just work here. Anyway, Greg's view from the dark side. It's Editor-in-Chief Greg, rocking the new Star Prince controller. I have some bad news for everyone. I will be moving to another magazine. God, they're going through these bastards like insects in a cloud of spray. From next month, there will be a new Editor-in-Chief, so stay tuned, and please continue to support the exciting magazine, Game Fan. Ah, tragic. I don't know anything to report. That pro gamer guy got really famous, huh? Don't remind me. He makes appearances at every big game event. That's another thing I'd do if I had my way for Retro Game Challenge 4. Maybe, like, either give you the ability to do, like, visit big game trade shows, or at least, like, look at coverage of them. They're such a fundamental part of what, you know, being a gamer pre-COVID is like. It feels wrong just having them repressed, relegated. I remembered the word. Don't worry, I'm fine. Me not lose brain. Lately, he's on TV all the time. Makes me happy. Feels like I can see him anytime. But then, how can I put it? I can't really explain it, but it feels like he's on a different level now. I feel kinda sad? Something like that. Oh, you know, don't worry. I'm sure he's a douchebag in real life. Dude, I entered the Rally King SP contest! Oh, why did you do that? It'd be so cool if I win. I hope I win. Alright, once more to the prince, dear friends. Just beat the boss of Area 2. Easy as pie. And yep, as advertised, hold down Y and this happens. Bang, bang, bang. Give me points, give me points, give me items. And now we can just rain destruction upon the world with impudence. Ah, yes. Yes! Everyone dies. Get the R. And just to show it off. Infinite destruction. Now here's a little trick for ya. If you park yourself the core itself does not have a hitbox, so if you just park yourself directly on it, and just do repeated spark shots, it will die extremely quickly.
What up, baby?
Who wants some? Still, I hate video games. They don't explicitly say this out loud anywhere, I don't think, but Star Prince does have a, you know, that feature that basically all shooting games have, where... Now, like I said, this is better for DPS. If you all would die. Pew 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 pew. That feature where, dynamic difficulty. Man, I'm awesome. The higher your score...
Almost had it.
Oh, we successfully spelled the word prink. Star Prink. My favorite shooting game. Area 2. Take off. Green enemies will shoot at you. You will notice that very few people did that last round. Pink enemies will not shoot at you. Not crazy about the back shot, but the fact that they gave it to us means that it's gonna come up. Pretty decent. What hit me? I didn't even see what hit me. Fortunately, because shooting games are very generous with points, we have plenty of one-ups. Anyways, we wreak death and destruction upon... Oh, come on.
All right.
We did it. It's all about knowing where to sit yourself down. Come on, give. Someone shoot at me. I get no respect. Give me points. Okay, here's the things. Damn it. I got half credit. Let me shoot in front of myself, goddammit. There we go. This is how things are supposed to work. Just hold down the button and watch everything die. The obnoxious thing about boss is that if you don't get the quick kill on them like that, they shoot those large purple bullets, which, as you can see, will block your shots. Which, given that they come out of the targeting center, the core, the thing you're supposed to shoot, makes them real hard to actually hit. It feels pretty good. Until now, rapid fire was a legendary technique. But now, just press a button and play like the pros. Is a technology grand. Star Prince is a piece of cake now that we have this. Auto rapid fire? That's cheating. Rats, mice, vermin. When did I think of that? I guess I'll have to rethink all the challenges now. On that note, our next challenge is this. Get 250,000 points. Use bonuses to help you. The Prince bonus is very helpful. Rack up over 250,000 points in Star Prince. You'll need to get creative with this challenge. So, get cracking. Dude, you're good at shooting games too. Don't get cocky. There are strong people like you all over the world. You've heard too, right? Tomato is sponsoring a Star Prince competition. This is not a plot point, it will not come up again after this scene, I don't know why they're bringing it up. The best players, competing for the highest score. It's the nation's largest game competition. Compared to the guys who entered, we're still small fry. If we went, we'd be eliminated in the first round and then be reduced to doing nothing but sitting on the sidelines and commentating other people's matches. No, we'd probably be the poor bastards who need to have all the special moves explained to us. Again, that is not a plot point, it will not come up again, stop thinking about it. But the Volbird in Star Prince is super cool. Bonsai should make a model kit of it. Chill for a sec, I'm trying to think here. Okay. Yep. You are already recycling dialogue. Anyway, let's rack up some points. Bang, 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 bang. Alright, vague, nondescript enemies we know even less about than the mass and sectors, it's time to die en masse. Give me a power-up. Come to Papa. Give me point items, give me combos. I think this is a P this time. Make it purple. Almost picked that up by accident. The missile kills things very quickly, because things are not good at living after being exploded. That's valuable life advice from Mitsu. Don't even know what he did just there, but it apparently worked. Nah, it was a fraction of a second too late. So eat 3 purples. Yes! Fortunately, our good friend there won't be coming back, so it doesn't really matter. Oh well, I can still great death and destruction the old-fashioned way. Shooting people who are trying to kill me but inexplicably not shooting at me. Ah, come on out. It's time to die, John Freeman. Alright, what did we manage to spell? agree. Damn it, Ava isn't even here to appreciate it. Good buddy, let's fly. With the power of rapid fire, I will fight the way you would actually logically expect from a spaceship. Spaceship, space plane. The one place not yet corrupted by capitalism space. And we got the P this time. Those ground-based targets do not count as enemies for the purpose of targeting on smart bombs, so be careful. Ah, damn it. Okay, we got it, but it was a bit close than I prefer. Come from behind me, I'll shoot you in the back without a second's hesitation. We should be coming up on the point where they start dropping connectivity bombs on us. So I will be taking this and shooting him. Yep, there they are. Damn it. Nope, there goes that. What are you? Let me shoot forward, yes please. Take the shot. And everybody just comes in and impales themselves on my bullets. Easy money. How big a bonus did we get? We spelled pants. You'd think that's a misspelling of pants, but he's actually trying to say prince, but he's actually trying to say pants with his mouth full. Someday I'll manage to act
Too hard.
You go where I expect you to go, young man. I fucking hate that guy. Screw that guy, all my homies hate that guy. Give. There. Yeah, score attack is not usually how I play basically any game that has an ending. So, no more Star Prince challenges. Dude, Star Prince was super exciting. I'm not very good at shooting games, but I still loved it. Beat a lot of enemies, but if you play some more, you'd rack up even more points. We're not finished with Star Prince just yet. Okay. Saving. And Rally King SP is already upon us. It's been all of one game since we last faced Rally Prince, and now they're Rally King, but now we're doing it again. Yep. Yeah, yuck it up. Yo, it's me, DJ Audino in his house, my home dogs. Are you my dogs? Can I get a woof woof if you're my dogs? Still playing games? I finally decided on the next game you'll be playing. It's called Rally King SP. You can only get this game by winning a contest. It's so I guess getting your hands on this game will be impossible. Your first challenge is this. Finish course 1 without drifting. Keep your finger on the A to maintain traction. Do the first course without drifting once. I'm sure you learned quite a bit from before, so I figured I'd make this first challenge a bit hard. Keep on kicking, or else. Hey, I don't know, did you by any chance just win the Relic King SP contest? Put the new game fan in the usual place. Anyway, what game should we play today? Wanna play some Rally King? Yeah, let's play Rally King. Dude, check this out! Do you have eyes? Do they work? Look at the package! It's different, right? This is the Rally King SP. You can't get it at stores. No one wants it there. I actually won the contest! Awesome, right? Big deal. What's with you? Your reaction sucks. Just don't understand the amount of effort and wisdom and bravery and etc. I poured into the tons and tons and tons of letters I sent in. Man, you really, truly disappoint me. Anyway, we got Rally King SP. I'll look over the... No. I'll look over the manual briefly just so you can all see what's what, but... This is, in fact, just Rally King again. So this isn't really a thing in the West, so it's kind of not quite hitting as hard, but in Japan, during the NES era, there was pretty common to see games that had sponsored editions. Like, there was a version of Gradius that was sponsored by a ramen company, where all the power buttons were replaced with ramen noodles. There was a version of Super Mario Bros. That was a tie-in with this Japanese talk show where all the enemies were replaced with caricatures of enemies of special guests that had appeared in the talk show. This is basically a spin on that. So you can see we're sponsored by Game Fan and Inokichi Cup Chicken Noodles. The World Rally Tour has started up again this year. This time, that'll become more fierce and profitable. With help of sponsors. Yep, controls are the same, gameplay is the same, stage is the same, except they've been palette swapped so everybody's at night now. The images are all the same because they realize they're the same game. You can still Kansai Dorifuto. Enemies are the same. Items are the same. It's the same game. And device is the same. Our character is the same. But hey, this time Larry's here. Hi, Larry. Larry T. Bird is here to cheer. He's appeared many times on the cover of Game Fan magazine and has come to Rally King SP to cheer you on. He cheers while eating cup chicken noodles? You can't cheer when you're hungry.
Game on!
Yeah, I get it. Let's play. Let's get this over with. Rally King SP, Cup of Chicken Noodle and Larry T. Bird edition. No, I gotta check the magazine first, just in case. Our new editor-in-chief is the Milkman. He's been here for a while now. Anyway, our big story this year is that they've announced Haggleman 2, a sequel straight from the developer. As opposed to a sequel straight from the garbage can, I assume. A sequel straight from the refrigerator. Interview with the dev directly from the head of Gears. I think that the thing people will look forward to the most is the action. Haggleman 2 has the same great action as the first, but is at a much deeper game with a higher difficulty level. Yep. Man, that's really short for an interview. Anyway, here's the interview with Dean Stark. Who's Dean Stark? Your guess is as good as mine. Greetings and salutations, it's Dean Stark here. I wanted to talk about October of 1985 and how a game released then that changed my life. That game was Robot Ninja Haggleman. It was this game that made me want to become a game writer. It was the one game that influenced the course of my career. Thank you, Haggleman. Anyway, Star Prince has an invincibility code. I will not be using it because I don't suck that hard. Rally King has a level select code, which I might use because I do suck that hard. They're giving a lot of coverage to Rally King SP, even though a majority of people cannot get it. Awesome commercials are inserted between releases. Yep, that's a selling point. I did get a copy of Rally King SP, and I want one! Give me one! All of her clothes off in New York. Must suck not to be chosen. Try playing something else instead. Who knows, you might just find a new favorite game. It's all about positive thinking. Haggleman will not stop selling. Anyway, what does the milkman have to say? He kinda looks like Mr. T. I said this last week. You'll see it, right? Like, I mean, obviously he doesn't have the mohawk, but like, he's got the exact same facial hair. Milkman here. I finally got promoted to Editor-in-Chief. Anyway, about Haggleman 2. Game is so tough, it'll be a challenge to even veteran gamers. The higher difficulty, you might have trouble adapting, so practice hard on the first one. I pity the fool who gets his ass kicked at video games. Right, Rally King. You know, I don't even understand how this is such a works in advertising campaign. The only place I've seen it advertised is in one of the things it's advertising, and it's not like you can just buy the game itself. It was an extremely limited edition release. Also, the title screen music will not loop, so you might just wind up sitting here in awkward silence. Waiting. Watching. Waiting. Anyway. I hit the reset button, going back to select the game. So that's fine. Our challenge is not to drift. So as they said, you basically just have to never take your A off the finger button. Your finger off the A button. Don't risk it. As you can see, this is an incredibly different game, worthy of the title of Special Edition. I mean, even the colors are completely changed. And the new stages? Revolutionary. This is the most intense off-road racing action you can find anywhere.
Oh, man! Good.
I'm actually doing really well.
Oh.
The power of spite and disappointment fuel my engine. I don't know, what are you cheering about? I was... Alright, yep. cheers for the death of one of our rivals. As we just keep on hugging those corners. Unfortunately, our cars are functionally invincible. Get behind me, Doctor! No, get out of the way! Yep, hug the corner. Come on, first place. And we're done here. We did it! Hooray. A flyer from the mall said the pro gamer's coming. So I was like, I get to finally meet him? And I was thinking, like, I wonder if he's tall. I wonder what his hair's like. I was all excited. What a disappointment. It was some impersonator with a similar sounding name. That's right, dude. I think I'll never be more disappointed in my life. Oh, well, you know, games will always find a way to disappoint you. I guess that last challenge was more than a little evil. I mean, you couldn't use such an important technique. Now for this next challenge, use any technique you want. In the spirit of things, your next challenge is this. Finish course 2 in under 2 minutes 28 seconds. There are no other restrictions. For the second course within 2 minutes and 28 seconds. This one's all about skill, baby! Pure skill. So keep on kicking. Games are good too, but you should try cup chicken noodles. They're really good. The chewy yet pleasantly firm noodles, the rich chicken-flavored soup, the tender yet mildly aromatic vegetables. You'd never think it's instant because it tastes so good. So you want some too, right? Some bread. What am I, a waiter? If you want to eat bread that badly, go to a deli and order a sandwich or something. Rally King to make this kind of comeback. I've never guessed. Are you as surprised as I am? Eh, not really. You like racing games or something? Dude, you see that phone stand next to the TV? That was made by me. Actually pretty good at woodwork. The more you know. Dude, it might just be me. But don't you think Colin's beard got thicker? They directly recycled your graphics. Alright, we just saw me beat level 1, so I'm not gonna waste your time. Up select, A, B, up select. A, B. And in we go. 3, 2, 1. And away we go on the way out wacky races.
You're kidding!
Hey, all of my hate.
Man! Oh, serious?
Alright, come on. Come on, I got places to be and people to do. Use the boost to get through. I hate this game. I really sincerely do hate this game.
No way! You missed it!
Not this time.
Whoa! You're kidding!
Get out of my way! Dear God, we're still on the first lap. God, why does the hitbox extend like 10 pixels out past where the actual animation ends? Go fast. A little bit high velocities. Yeah, places to go. Come on, goddammit. Boost, 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 boost. And we don't have it. A-B. This game has no respect for me or my time. The hell put all those goddamn sand traps there? Oh, get out of my way, get out of my way.
No way!
Hate this, hate this, hate this, hate this. I can't tell if someone on the dev team really loved Rally King or really hated it. Because, like, on the one hand, why the hell would they give what is, for all practical purposes, twice as many challenges to a single game? On the other hand, half of, like, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure the dev team just loved it. I don't know where I'm going with this. It's unfortunate because I find it miserable. Get out of my way.
Whoa! You missed it! You missed it! Whoa! Whoa! Yes! Yeah!
Alright, you know what? No. I don't want this, and I know for a fact none of you enjoy it. Everyone clear a fucking path.
You're kidding!
That's how the controls barely work under any circumstances. Not that there were any fucking circumstances under which the places I'm supposed to be going are actually open. Boost without immediately slamming into a fucking wall. And by a wall, I mean a car that is positioned exactly where you don't want it.
Nice.
Be gone. No, I don't think I will go that way again. Yeah, sick ramps, bruh.
You're kidding!
Freeze on toast, are we there yet?
No!
Jesus fucking Christ. There! Fuck you. I'll play your game fair when you produce a game that works properly. And isn't just a fucking commercial. See, it's like Audino himself is talking about how bad this stage is. Anyway, yeah, the game takes mercy on us at this point. Audino hasn't even thought of the next stage yet. So our next challenge is just to do a start boost. The Game Master's putting a lot of work into this too, isn't he? I mean, think you get new challenges all the time. He's playing an insane amount of games for it. Wait, that makes me so jealous. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing here. Let's just get this over with. There, I did it. It's been bothering me for a while now, but... You know how you hold the controller in your hands? That's weird, dude. It really is. Now, people usually sit on the table or a floor. The way you play just looks so wrong. The last challenge was... okay, it was pathetic. So what? This next one will be hard. Perfect is the last challenge. Your next challenge is this. Finish course 3 without getting a game over. It won't count if you place too low. Yep. Yeah, we don't even have to speed yet. Alright, which direction is stage 3 again? Left. Now, even though the localization has, like, moved everything to Japan and replaced all the images with pictures of white people, we are nominally still in Japan, so it's okay to ask a grade schooler to go do grocery shopping for you.
Game on!
But enough of that, let's play some games. so I hope you all are ready for a leisurely Sunday drive.
Don't mess up. Let's go.
And away we go. It's the city stage, if I'm not mistaken. So we are doing some living in the city. Can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up your day? How are you, chat?
Whoa.
I'm really sticking to the narrow roads here. But I mean, really, what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. And you'll never shine if you don't glow. It said CX because this is a Lines game based off of Game Center CX. It's funny, right?
You're kidding.
So what I'm picking up here is that they only show you those curved sections when you're not supposed to actually listen to them. I mean that, there wasn't a single one of those the entire time we went through there. Come on.
Whoa.
The sooner this stage ends, the sooner we can all go home. Just get to the end. Come on, cross the line. You can do it. I believe in you.
Whoa.
There yet? You're there yet? You're there yet? You're there yet? God, for a second there, I was afraid that would never end. I was incredibly impressed that I no damage first place the game after using no damage automatic first place cheat code. Yeah, we get it. People counted slowly back then. Yay. 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 Dude, I heard Rally King SP is so rare it has a premium. I don't want to give it up, but I do want some new games. I wonder if I should sell it. You should absolutely sell it. I think so? Yeah, I should just sell it. Well, but then I want to play it a bit more. Wait, you're not gonna buy it back from the guy I sell it to, then sell it for a bunch more later, are you? As if I'd let you. No way, dude. I will never, ever sell Rally King SP. Can't trick me. The game Rally King SP has been added to free play. And Mega Man 2 has been released. We're a bit shorter than I usually prefer my streams to be, but we did technically beat 3 full games this stream. I feel pretty comfortable calling it here. Next time we will begin on some actually good games. Maybe there won't even be a guy with an overalls and mustache this time. Judging by the state of chat and my viewing analytics, I have literally no viewers, so I will not be bothering with rating. So for all of you watching the VOD, thank you for checking in, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.